the eternal struggle, resonating through time and space.
You're scared, Gedeon.
Scared? Of what?
Of me.
Pathetic. Nothing scares me, Sarah. Least of all you.
We both know that's not true. You're scared of love.
You know nothing of true power.
Evil isn't power. It's weakness.
I can destroy the universe with a snap of my fingers.
Yes, you can. But you're alone. Alone for eternity.
Oh, how can I be alone when I have you?
You don't have me. He does.
Then he will pay. There's your weakness, Sarah. I'm gonna make him suffer, and all you can do is watch.
Oh, Gedeon. You have no idea of our real strength.
Then the game begins.
The local village of Merrywine is preparing for its greatest invasion since the Norman Conquest, as this is the prime location to watch the solar eclipse in 2 days' time. Thousands are expected to join the community, and Merrywine Hall is booked to capacity. However, not all residents are happy with the number of so-called UFO nuts who have joined the community. Mrs. Brandy Mantle of Portsmouth Road claims that her prize chihuahua has choked on dangerous balloon debris and has called for these drunken revelers to be removed from the country. Perhaps your issue is one of intolerance rather than threat from aliens. Hugh Chadwick, Merrywine News, back to the studio.
Hey Andy, come on, turn it off now mate. School in the morning, okay?
Oh Dad, I'm in the middle of a game, can I just finish?
Andy, turn it off now.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever, I'll give you whatever. Anyway, see you in the morning mate, okay? Love you. Night night.
Daddy, don't forget to be cuddles.
Oh, silly me, how can I forget to kiss Cuddles? Oh, Cuddles, I am so sorry. Good night, Cuddles.
Dad?
Yeah?
I wish Mama was still in.
Come here, look. We both do. We both wish you saw him. But, and I'll tell you what, how about tomorrow me and you play with those toys we got from the car boot sale? How does that sound?
Yay!
Yay! Okay, right, come on, I've got to go now. You need to get some sleep. Night.
Dad,
Oh, yes.
you stop having those dreams.
Right. Here I am again. Oh, I'm never going to get to bed at this rate. Right, what we said about dreams before. Dreams are just that. They're just dreams. They're not real. Okay? Besides, what's that up there?
Dreamcatcher.
And who bought you that?
Mama.
And why did she buy that? To keep the bad dreams away. Okay? And you know what? Besides all that, Daddy's here. And Daddy will never, ever let anything happen to you. And Daddy will always be here for you. Okay? I promise. Yeah? Okay. Let's look forward to tomorrow. We've got some toys to play with. Right, okay, so night-night, Ruby, night-night, Mr. Cuddles. Mwah. Get some sleep. Night-night, sweetheart. Hey, Ruby. Do you reckon this will suit me?
Oh.
Night-night, sweetheart.
But let's not forget the big news from around the globe here, Susie. The total eclipse.
Tell me about it, Ken. And it was only 3 years ago since the last eclipse. Can you believe that? Talk about strange. It's like the whole universe has decided to give us an eclipse overload this century. I mean, is this even possible? Crazy times, but the entire world seems to be loving it.
And who would believe how much excitement this event has stirred up so far? I know for a fact that I, for one, will be right there, sun goggly thingies on, and staring straight up at that bad boy.
Well, you go right ahead and do that. I'll just substitute the eye goggles for a glass of the good stuff.
Now, why does that not surprise me, Susie? Hey, I might even join you at some point there. Do you know, I was gonna say something so dumb just then. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, no,
Why
no,
did you
no,
have to
now
go?
on. You can't do that to me.
I was literally gonna ask if the sun was gonna be out that day.
Wow, just wow.
And this is exactly
For
why
The only
I
answer I
didn't
want.
say anything.
Oh,
Why?
This has made my day. Ken comes out with
Kids
a
miss ya.
classic. Classic Ken.
I miss
We
ya.
should call this segment that Classic Ken Hour.
We all miss you very much.
Anyways, back over to Sally now for, coincidentally, the weather. Sally, over to you.
We're having fun there, my darling husband. You must be shattered there with all that sitting down.
Oh, I am truly exhausted, oh beautiful wife of mine. But I have to rest because I have to prepare this beautifully chiselled temple of mine, of course in preparation for our lovely meal tonight, our anniversary meal, which I am sure will be both lovely and fairly priced.
Seriously, I have no idea how I put up with you.
Well, I know why. It's because I'm treating you to KFC tonight.
Oh, it's a good job I love you, Dean Hamilton. A very good job.
And I'm blessed that you love me, because I love you too. I wouldn't change you one bit for the entire world, Mrs. Sarah Hamilton. What an change it for the world. Kids! Come on, school! I'll make you breakfast, okay? Right. Kids! Kids! Come on! What are they doing? Ruby! Andy! Ruby?
Where the hell could they possibly be? They clearly haven't left early for school because all of their school stuff is still here. I wish I hadn't drunk as much as I did last night. What have I done? I need to find them. I'd better take my phone, just in case they somehow try to call me.
Oh, what's that on you? Let's have a look. What's that on you?
Oh my god, Dean, will you stop filming everything?
Here she is, look. This is what she looks like first thing.
Oh, Dean!
First thing on the morning.
No! I'm in my pyjamas!
So what are your plans today, sweetheart?
Being lazy, is that alright?
Sounds like a good plan.
I think so too.
Where are the kids?
They're in the den.
Again?
Yeah.
I love that place.
Well, it's nice and peaceful here, so...
No, so you're not complaining?
Well, apart from you. I might go join them in the den.
What if Ruby and Andy have gone to play in their den before school? They seem to love that place.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la.
Ah!
Alright.
This look. Bigfoot.
That looks got Bigfoot. Why do you keep calling me Bigfoot?
Oh, I just like the way it sounds.
Well, you know what they say about men with big feet.
Not in front of the children.
Oh, sorry. Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Love you all.
We love you too.
She's here, is Ruby, look, with her mismatching pyjamas as usual.
Dad?
Yeah?
Shut up, Dad.
Huh, charming.
Mum? Can we play with some toys tomorrow?
Oh, I've got to go and do some gardening tomorrow. I can't.
It'd be totally out of character for Andy and Ruby to have gone to play in their den before school. But I'm getting concerned, and having a quick look around seems like my only option at the moment. I feel sick. Wait, what if they come home while I'm out? But then again, what if they are playing in their den? What should I do? I hope to God I'm making the right choice here. I am really sorry, but have you seen two children? Have you seen two children?
No, sorry, I don't know.
Oh! I don't know what I'm expecting here. It'd make no sense whatsoever for them to walk this far from home before school. My heart's pounding that much, it hurts. Here we are, the kids' den. Please be in here.
Ruby! Andy!
Cuddles.
What the hell? Andy! Ruby! Who's there? Ruby! Andy! Who are you? What do you know?
Please calm down. Let me explain.
Where are they?
I'm sorry. I'm
What do you know? Where are my kids?
Please calm down. Let me explain.
Where
I'm sorry.
are my kids?
I don't know.
Where are they? Where are you going? What do you know?
Police Department.
Hello? Yeah. My children have vanished. I don't know where they are.
Okay, sir. What's your name?
It's Dean. Dean Hamilton. I found my daughters.
And what's your address, Mr. Hamilton?
It's one Rose Muse. I found my daughter's Teddy.
And your two children's names?
Ruby and Andrew Hamilton. Ruby's 10 and Andrew is 13. The last time I saw them was when I tucked them into bed last night, and I haven't seen them since. Please help me.
I understand. Please, calm down.
I don't know what to do. I need help.
Please remain calm, Mr. Hamilton. At what time did you realise they weren't at home?
Around 7 o'clock this morning, or thereabouts.
And what were you doing last night?
I was drinking and watching TV.
Thank you, Mr. Hamilton. I've just requested an officer visit your address. Please try to remain calm. They're on their way now.
Yeah. Okay. Please hurry. Thank you.
Julian? Yeah, it's Dean. I don't know where my kids are. I woke up this morning and they're not there.
Alright mate, calm down. Have you phoned the police?
Yeah, I've just got off the phone to them now. They're on the way.
Right, look, I'm at work in a minute mate, look, I'll be round as soon as I can.
Okay, alright, thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Hamilton?
Yes?
I'm Detective Blackwell. May I come in? Mr. Hamilton, I understand this must be very difficult for you, but there's a few questions I need to ask in regard to your two missing children.
I understand. I just want them back home. Please, ask away.
Ruby and Andrew. Ruby is 10 years old and Andrew is 13. Is that correct?
It is, yeah.
And the last time you saw them was when you put them to bed last night?
That's right, yeah, around 7 o'clock.
And you haven't seen them since? You didn't hear anything throughout the night or this morning?
Nothing, no.
And where did you sleep? In your bedroom? Downstairs?
slept on the sofa.
Do you drink, Mr. Hamilton?
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry. I know these questions can be trying. Is there a Mrs. Hamilton, Dean?
There was. Not anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. Did your kids have anywhere they like to go and play? The park, for example?
Yes, they have a den. It's just down the lane. The weird thing is, I went there this morning and I found this. This is my daughter's teddy. She, this is the thing, the weird thing is, she had that with her when I tucked her into bed last night.
So this was found in the kids' den this morning?
Yeah, it was. I am so worried. This is so unlike them, especially Ruby.
How's your relationship with your children?
They're my children. I love them to bits. They're my world.
Any recent arguments?
None. No. Well, nothing that parents and the children don't usually argue about.
So you argue with them?
Why do I feel like you're putting words in my mouth, Detective? What I mean about arguments is things like, oh, you know, you haven't eaten any vegetables, or it's time to go to bed. That's what I mean by arguments and disagreements. Detective, what exactly are you writing down?
Notes, Mr. Hamilton, just notes. Please calm down.
Right. So what exactly happens now? Do you send out a search party?
No, nothing happens yet. We'll make a few general lines of inquiry, but won't start a search for at least 24 hours.
And what happens in the meantime?
You sit and wait, Mr. Hamilton.
And that's it? I sit and wait?
Please, I understand this is a very emotionally charged time for you. There's procedures in place for these kind of cases. Rest assured, Dean, I'll personally do everything I can to find your children.
I'm sorry. I just want them back home. I don't know how to feel.
Here you are, Dean. Something to remember, Ruby Pie. I know it's easier said than done, but please, try to remain positive.
So what do I do if I need to contact you?
Don't you worry about anything like that, Mr. Hamilton. I'm always watching.
You can't keep doing this shit to yourself, Dean. I mean, you're not thinking straight. I mean, you left the back door open, for God's sake. What did the police say?
Nothing. They're doing absolutely nothing. They can't do anything for 24 hours. That's when it becomes a missing persons case, Julian. A missing persons case? These are my kids. I don't know what to do.
What you do is, mate, you stay strong. They're out there. They're out there somewhere. And I'm with you every step of the way. You need to cut this crap out. This isn't helping.
I'm half expecting them to walk in at any moment and everything's going to be okay, you know?
I know, mate. I know.
I've looked everywhere. I just don't. I don't know where else to look. I don't know what to do.
Let me look again. Dean, come on, let's go.
Julian's right. I look again. I am not going to sit around, no matter what that Detective Blackwell said. Perhaps I can find some clues to Ruby and Andy's whereabouts.
Hello?
Dean, it's Bexley.
Bexley?
Julian's girlfriend, Bexley.
Yes, Bexley. I'm sorry, Bexley. I'm not quite with it at the moment.
Listen, I'm just calling to speak with the reason that Ruby and Andy aren't at school today. I've just called the register and they're not here.
Yeah. Yeah, look, Bexley, truth be told, I'm in a bit of a situation here. I've woken up this morning and my children aren't here and I don't know where they are. I was hoping they would have come to school, but obviously that's not the case.
No, they're not here. Dean, is everything alright at home?
Yeah. Listen, I've got to go. Thanks for calling, Bexley. Bye-bye.
Cried again today because Mummy's still not home. I hope she does come home soon though. I miss her lots and lots. This is my favourite photo of her. I do not like school anymore because Harry says he fancies Sarah more than me. She was my friend. Me and Daddy went to the park. I met a boy and a girl and we played on the swing, but that was it because we had to go home and get some dinner. Daddy keeps crying. He says it's because his heart hurts. I really wish I could hold myself together in front of my kids. I overheard Uncle Julian telling Daddy that he has met a new lady called Bexley or something. Uncle Julian seems happy. Daddy keeps crying. I think he misses Mummy as much as I do. And Andy. I do, Ruby. I do. Mummy bought me a dream catcher, and Daddy says it will keep away the bad dreams. I hope he's right. Maybe the dream catcher takes a bit of time before it starts to work, because I still keep seeing the nasty man at the bottom of my bed. Daddy says it's just my imagination. I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen. I am scared. Ruby mentions the dream catcher. It really didn't seem to stop her nightmares.
Password. Password.
Ruby mentions the dream catcher, that a
him then.
So you sent the note?
Follow me.
Yeah. I think I'd better.
So, who are you?
I'm me. Nothing special. I just know a lot more than most people because I opened my eyes.
You must have a name.
Alyx. With a Y.
Oh, okay, Alyx with a Y. What do you know? Where are my kids?
Dean.
How the hell do you know my name?
Dean, there's something you need to know. Please, look at this.
Alyx, where are my kids? What do you know?
Please, let me explain. See this? Take a good look at this monitor. Look! Look!
What is this?
This, Dean, is a snapshot taken from a satellite the night your kids were taken.
Alyx, what is this shit? Please tell me what you know. I do not understand this. Please. I wish my wife was here.
Dean. Dean, please, 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 Dean, please, calm down. I didn't take your children, I can assure you of that, and I know you wish your wife was here. But I'm here to help you. What I'm showing you will seem crazy, random, unconnected even. I understand what you must be thinking, but please, Dean, I'm begging you, please. Let me show you something. Because I'm sure I know what's happened to them. But please, I want you to understand that I'm here to help you.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm the only person you can trust.
Hey, Alyx, show what you've got.
Okay, right. Look again. I know, it looks like a blur of random colours, but this was taken from a satellite I hacked into.
Oh, hacked? What the hell do you mean hacked? What do you do? What is this shit?
This is what I do. Do you trust your government? Do you really believe that everything you've ever been told is the truth? Do you not think that there just might be more out there than we're let on? Everything we know about our country, our planet, our universe is because of what we've been told, be it through media or books or whatever? Nah. No, we just nod and accept it like sheep. Meh. No, I don't.
What the hell are you getting at here, Alyx?
As I was saying... Shh. As I was saying, it looks like a random mess of colours, but there's more to it than there appears. What these are, Dean, are actual readings. Electromagnetic readings with trace readings of radiation.
You have lost me already.
It's really quite simple.
It does seem it. It really does seem really.
Every year, there are literally thousands of supposed abductions with witness accounts.
Abductions. Witness accounts. Talking about aliens. Little green men.
They're not always green. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Believe me, I know exactly how this sounds.
Yeah, it sounds pathetic. It's what it sounds.
Dean, take a look at these satellite readings from all the recent well-known alien abduction locations. The evidence speaks for itself, don't you think? Open your mind! Oh, God. Are you okay?
How do I even do this? This is going to sound crazy. The night before my children vanished, Good God, this sounds stupid. I saw something.
What did you see?
He sounds crazy. He sounds ridiculous. It was a light in the sky. a pulsating globe. It pulsated the once and then it was gone. I really didn't think anything of it.
The signs are all there. What's happening soon?
What do you mean, what happens soon?
What solar event is happening soon?
Solar eclipse?
Right.
I don't see the connection.
Most abductions take place just before a significant solar event. In this case, the total eclipse.
Why? If this is true, then why? Why are these things doing
You're not
this?
going to like what I've got to say next.
Alyx, I can't possibly get any more down than I am right now.
There is no God. Not as we know it. Not as we've been told.
And how do you possibly know any of this?
Do you believe in God?
No.
Okay. That's ultimately your choice. But no. There isn't one. Certainly not some single being that created us all. But of course that leads to the question then, how did we all get here? Right? They made us.
Is this bullshit?
Is it, Dean? Just look at the Egyptians. We were always told that they worshipped the sun, right? Wrong. They worshipped them. Just take a close look at their hieroglyphs. It's all there. Little objects, discs, little men. It's all hidden in plain sight that it's laughable that we've been programmed by the regime to block out the obvious. The truth would ultimately be our destroyer.
Wow. This is amazing.
Oh. I'm surprised you've accepted this so easily. Most people would be calling me batshit crazy. But, well done, Dean. Well done for opening your eyes. That takes a lot.
Okay. So now what? Why have they taken my kids?
Because their species is dying. They created us from them. But as the generations have passed since the start of life on Earth, some genetics have faded. Why, I'm not sure. A sort of evolution that they didn't anticipate, I presume. They need the remaining few who still unwittingly contain strong strands of that DNA to extract and then recreate themselves. To reclone themselves.
Reclone? And my kids have this DNA? Then why didn't they take me? Because surely if they have it, I have it too.
I can't answer that one, Dean, I'm sorry.
Wait a second. If they created us to start with, then why can't they just recreate themselves?
They can, but only when the solar eclipse is actually happening, because this is when the conditions of the DNA extraction are at their prime. Solar flares and alignment. They can only extract the DNA when the conditions are right.
And what about my kids? What happens to them after the extraction?
The majority of abductions made for the purposes of DNA extractions are adult abductees. They're returned shortly after, sometimes months or after years.
What about children? Alyx? Alyx? What about children? What about my kids? It's the same, right? They're returned. They'll be returned.
I'm so sorry.
Alyx. But what? The news? Why? Alright, okay. Do it now.
Welcome back to day 2 of our Eclipse Countdown, where this sleepy village has been shocked to discover that the local vicar, Reverend English, has been having an affair with the local verger. Whereas anywhere else, this story would be vergering on the ridiculous. Here in Mary Wine...
They won't tell you about the lights in the sky. Look up. Open your eyes.
Excuse me.
Don't try and interrupt me, you male mainstream patriarch.
Well, I've been called far worse.
You're part of the cover-up. You!
So this is Alyx with no surname.
I don't identify with male property or progeny. Something is coming to this village, something evil, and people have to listen to the truth.
Well, this will be all over social media by now, so you've made
This
a point.
isn't for publicity. I'm just a voice shouting the truth.
No, just shouting. And for now, back to Clementine in the studio.
I bet you're a pervert.
And thank you, Clementine. Well, strange weather conditions have hit Merrywine today on the day of the eclipse. And I can tell you, even though I'm a soft southerner, it is very chilly here today. This is, of course, fueling government conspiracy theorists that the eclipse is part of a great cover-up. But covering up what? Well, if aliens do make an appearance today, I will be the first to take them for a pint in the local. Back to the studio.
Hello? Who is this? Just tell me where they are!
Just go to the field.
Fuck.
Right, I know you're the one who's been sending me the notes. Where are they?
What are you on about?
Cut the crap. Stop talking shit. Where are they?
Trust me, mate. I'm not lying.
Do you know what? Whatever.
It was clear that the guy knew nothing of this. Someone's playing games. The question is, who? I've just sent Detective Blackwell a message. I suppose it's only right to keep him in the loop.
How are you holding up?
I'm not. I've just been on a random goose chase which has left me feeling baffled. I wanted to tell you but just didn't risk it. On top of that, I have the police on my case too. The Detective Blackwell. What?
I've had a few run-ins with the Merrywine law enforcement myself, but never came across a Detective Blackwell. May I run a few tests?
Tests. You're back to your hacking again, aren't you?
Something doesn't seem right. You have to be careful with who you trust. I'm going to ask you a question, Dean. Who do you trust? Detective Blackwell? Or me?
I trust you, Alyx. You should know that by now.
Ah, excellent. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Right, I'll message you if and when I find anything out.
Okay, yeah. Just... And she's gone. Brilliant. Let's see what they've been searching for. Unicorn toys. Football league table. Are mermaids real? Flying discs. Why do they fall up? Where is my mummy? Little men at the bottom of my bed. Help me find mummy. Please, please. How to make them go away. Spaceships in Merrywine. Is Santa real? Xbox games. Lights in the sky. How to make nightmares stop. Does Mummy miss me? Julian, it's me again. Is there any chance you can pop over, please? I need someone to talk to.
And he thinks you're responsible for this.
He thinks something. I know that. I think he's made his mind up about me already, to be honest. And it's not a nice feeling.
The question is, who the hell's doing this? Who's having you running around on a goose chase?
That's the biggest question of all right now.
This Alyx, you're now friends with. Can you trust her?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. She's She's special.
Well, regardless. You know you can trust me, right?
Of course, Julian. I know that.
I'll never forget that first time we met. Remember?
Yeah. The hospital. We'd just taken Sarah in to give birth to Ruby. You were the porter there. You make an excellent porter.
Oh yeah, it was a uniform. It said, "Here's a man you can trust."
Julian, where do I go from here?
You keep doing what you're doing. Mate, you've got this.
Have I? Feels like I'm losing grip.
Well, you're not. Okay? Come in, mate. Listen, I need to get off.
Oh, take a waste of time then.
Yeah, sorry about that. Bex will be wondering where I am. So I'll be doing the tea today.
You? Cooking?
Hey, don't start. I know I make a mean Chinese.
Ordering out then.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
See you later, buddy.
You got a cat? You know, the Egyptians used to worship those creatures. Cats! Unbelievable. I just thought I'd pop by to see how you are, Mr. Hamilton.
During my little goose chase of the notes, I found this. It's Ruby's.
Why are you only just informing me of this now?
I'd completely forgotten, Detective. My head has been a total shed for the past day or two since you began accusing me of this whole thing.
Well, regardless, you do know that keeping evidence can be seen as obstruction of justice, Mr. Hamilton. You do know that, right?
That is not the case at all, and you know it's not.
Do I? I might take some persuading. There's an awful lot of evidence stacking up against you right now, Mr. Hamilton. For example, you. Listening to me, Mr. Hamilton. You can see where I'm going with this, right?
I know who you are.
I'm sorry?
Gedeon.
Dean. I'll say this for you. You're the first of your kind that I've come across who has the guts to be so, somewhere at back of my mind, actually.
Why are you doing this?
Fun! Because it's fucking fun, that's why. Simple as. It's a delight to watch you breaking more and more as time passes, wondering what's happened to little bones of joy.
Bring them back home to me.
Wrong answer! Can you imagine though if I did? Oh, here are your kids, Dean. I'll just be on my way now. Work with it. Where do you fit in? This game.
Game?
This is all a game. Have you not figured that out yet? From the little goose chase that I led you on to the way I'm mentally dissecting you. It's a game. My game. You will continue to want.
What do you want from me?
Oh, I want you to suffer more before I finish playing, so you have some time on your side at least. Call the police if you want. That's if I even let you get through to them this time. See if they'll leave you. Anyhow! I think I'll be on my way now. Toodaloo! Oh, look, you must be Alyx with a, what was it, a W?
Oh, why?
Oh, you're so cute, aren't ya?
Leave her alone.
Shut up! Lucky I let you live. Oh, by the way, I know all about the photos that you just sent to Dean. I know everything. I am everything!
Please, leave now, sir.
I see.
Alyx, you okay? Alyx, what the hell is going on?
Do you have a cat?
Yes, why?
Oh, I don't like the viscosity of this. I'm allergic to cats, and if I'm near them, I go all bulbous.
And we don't want you going all bulbous now, do we?
Oh, we do not. How can I help you if I'm bulbous? Think!
Right, well, now you're comfortable. Please tell me what you know. What is the deal with this photo?
Good question. If I'm honest, I'm not even sure myself. I've never come across anything like that in all my years of...
Hacking?
You're not going to let that drop, are you? It's not hacking. I prefer the term knowledge siphoning.
Yeah, and I prefer not to have the men in black kicking in my front door. Alyx, please tell me what you know. Who is this Gedeon? Who is he? He can't be he's not a time traveller.
I don't think so. He's not human.
So, alien?
Exactly. See, I told you they weren't all green. He seems to have a lifespan that lasts for centuries. He might even be older than the human race. Perhaps even the planet.
Jesus Christ.
Possibly. Who knows?
What do the government know about this? Why are they keeping this a secret? What do they intend to do?
What they intend to do is keep it, or him, away from public knowledge. If they know that the public knows about the existence of Gedeon, then their powers become nothing. Their rulings and orders become the equivalent of using a sausage as a hammer.
A sausage as a hammer?
You know what I mean. I meant that it's not obvious. Yeah, just stop it!
I know exactly what you meant. You're talking about using a sausage as a hammer. Would you like a cup of tea, actually? I'm using hot water as a base.
Water, see, that's the one. Do you know that they could literally poison us all by putting a neurotoxin in the water main?
Fascinating.
What tea bags are you using?
These ones.
See, you know nothing. Do you know that they release millions and millions of plastics? Each tea bag contains 11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastics. And that's into each cup. Each cup!
For God's sake, do you want a cup of tea or not?
Oh, Alyx, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That wasn't me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay?
$11.6 billion microplastics and 3.1 billion nanoplastics. That's a lot, isn't it? And eventually it keeps building up until there's a coat hanger's worth in your bloodstream.
Do you know what, Alyx? You are enough to drive a man to smoking.
It's probably less bad for you than tea.
So, where do we go from here?
That's our problem, Dean. I don't know. This Gedeon, the power he has. There are two of us. Two people, two mortals. Against a god.
God. But you've just said it yourself. There are two of us, one of him. You know what? A few days ago, I had nobody on my side. Nobody. And now, here you are, helping. This means a lot. So, where's he from? Where is he?
At this moment, I don't know. Although that's a lie, really. I do have my suspicions.
I'm listening.
As I'm convinced that he's not from our world, then the only logical conclusion is that he's from somewhere out there.
He's the one who took my children, isn't he?
I'm convinced he is, yes.
Why the fuck is he prancing around like PC Plod?
Fun.
Fun? He's getting his kicks from toying with me, from trying to break me. I am not going to let that happen.
We're not going to let it.
Wait, the eclipse is tomorrow. That's when he'll do his thing. That's when he's going to extract what he needs from my children. That's when he's going to kill my children.
Well, at least we know where he is. Okay, think. Where is the best optimal place to receive the full effect of the eclipse? And don't think Cornwall just because it's pretty, because we know he's not there.
No.
Exactly. That is the most powerful place. Front row seats.
But how the hell am I supposed to get to the moon?
Obviously, this is a completely hopeless situation, but I do have links with NASA.
Really?
No, sorry, that was a joke.
I'm so glad you came along.
Welcome back to Merry Wine in North Yorkshire, where most southerners fear to tread, yet here I am. I'm outside the only shop in the village, which most people would call a monopoly, but here the money is flowing freely. I'll tell you, I've tasted their meaty baps, and they are very good. At the moment, the shop is doing a roaring trade in these special glasses, which have been designed by science to protect one's eyes from the majesty of the sun. So one can wear these and be protected from the effects of the eclipse. I am feeling safer already. Safety first. You do not want the eclipse to be the last thing that you'll see.
I really need you right now. I mean, what do I possibly do in this situation? The police on my case, I feel at a loss. I really wish you were here. I really do wish you were here right now. You have no idea. I can't understand why you had to leave. Why? I mean, I thought we were in love, you know? I really wish you were here. Really do. Mind you, all you puffing about with that garden. Never understood your fascination with it. It was always about the garden. Garden this. Dean, I'm doing the garden. I'm doing the garden again. I'm doing the garden! Is this? Come on! What the hell?
There may be some kind of light source in there, but I don't know where that thing leads, so I aren't going in there without some kind of backup.
Huh. Got about this. Jesus, still works. Handy.
There may be some kind of light source in there, but I don't know where that thing leads, so I aren't going in there without some kind of backup. Here we go. Let's find out just what the hell is down this tunnel. This is unbelievable.
Alyx! Yeah. You will not believe what I just found. The only way I can describe this is Sarah's dungeon. No, not a real dungeon. Yeah. I'll call you back if I find anything. Bye-bye.
And we're recording now. Right. Dr. Bernard Harper with Sarah Hamilton, 21st of May 2009. Session number 8. How are you feeling today, Sarah?
No change, Dr. Harper.
No improvement since last Friday's talk?
Talking doesn't fix things. Words alone won't stop this from happening.
Okay. There it is again, this ideology that we're under threat from, and I'll quote you here, Sarah, extraterrestrial beings. Now, when I say that back to you, how does that sound to you? How does that make you feel?
I know what you're doing. I get the mind games aspect of this. Trying to get in here to see where my wiring went wrong. It didn't go wrong. We seem to be going around in circles here.
You came to me to get to the bottom of these thoughts. I'm here to help you, Sarah. Together, we can crack this case, so to speak. But I need you to answer the questions, and only then can we begin to see if we can make progress, get some closure. I'll ask again. How does the term extraterrestrial beings make you feel?
Fear. I feel fear.
And why is that? What is it about these beings that conjure up this feeling of fear inside you?
Dr. Harper, when I was 12 years old, my father disappeared. He left both me and my mother for 3 years. We had absolutely no idea where he went. No note, no clue, no nothing. He simply vanished without a trace. My father had made us all dinner that night. pizza and chips. That was his limit when it came to cooking. I remember it like it was yesterday. As time passed, my mother and I both learnt to cope, which, as you can imagine, wasn't easy. And then one morning, 3 years later, I came downstairs ready for school, and there he was, sat on the sofa with a cup of tea in his hand, watching TV as if he had never left. He had no idea he had been away.
I'm not quite following. So your father vanished without a trace for 3 years,
3 years, yes. I didn't know what to do. He was just sat on the sofa like he was every morning, as if nothing had happened. My immediate reaction was to run over to him and give him the biggest hug in the world.
Here you go, Sarah. Take a tissue.
Thank you. I hugged him forever. I asked him where he'd been.
And what did your father say?
He looked at me, confused. He insisted he'd not been anywhere, and even reminded me that he'd made us pizza and chips that previous night.
Where was your mother?
She came downstairs when she heard the commotion. The first thing she did was slap him. His face was a picture.
So... Okay.
I know. Doesn't add up, does it?
There must be some kind of...
Oh, there's an explanation.
Go on.
On my 18th birthday, my dad sat me down to talk. He told me to pay full attention. Our family has always...
Go on, Sarah. I'm listening.
I'm sorry. It's just difficult to even put this into words without the inevitable judgment.
And why is it difficult for you?
Because it sounds so...
Because it sounds so... Go on.
Because it sounds so silly.
Yes. There we are. It's okay, it does sound silly. Alien beings aren't a real thing, Sarah. It's a combination of past memories and your child's mind filling in the gaps with make-believe, so that you could cope as a child with your father's disappearance. Making up these beings was your cope mechanism. And that's okay. But there comes a time when we need to let go of childish things.
No! That's not it. That's not it at all. These things have been taking our family for years.
Taking?
It's been happening to my family through the generations. They need us. They need us, so they take us for our DNA. They're dying, and they need something within our DNA to recreate, replenish their species. This is what my father was telling me. This is what happened to him. A few years before he died, he told me everything. I swear to God, it's all true. I know I sound like a lunatic, but please, for the love of God, just listen to me.
Oh, Sarah. I think we should end today's session right here. We can try again next week.
Why won't you believe me? They're going to come back again, and I know exactly who they're coming after. My kids! Do you want proof? Here's your proof.
What is that? A scar?
It's where they implanted something in me, so they can come and take me back whenever they wish, wherever I might be. A tracking device. Imagine living with that fear.
I see. Okay, as I said, we'll continue this next week, and Sarah, please get some rest.
Just what the fuck was this? Sarah was speaking to a psychiatrist? All this talk of aliens and abductions. Sarah, how and why were you keeping all of this from me? Something's telling me that I might find something else down in that dungeon.
Hey, Dean. What is that? It looks like it should be important. It looks like there should be more pieces. Go and see if you can find some more pieces. Hey, Dean.
Alyx?
This looks like the final piece. The only question left now is, what do we do with these? You did it, Dean. But what do we... Your wife, Sarah.
Dean, I knew you'd work this device out. I always knew you would. I knew you'd figure out the truth. This is a message I recorded for you a few years ago, the day of the last solar eclipse. I'm going to presume you listened to my tapes with Dr. Harper, so you know how significant eclipses are in my life, my family's life. I have the gene, Dean, and so do our children. Now, this is going to be difficult for you to process. I recorded this message in the case that I was taken. And because you're listening to this, I have been. And if I'm not there to protect you all, chances are they have or will have taken our children. Please, please understand that I never left you. Never. Now, this device, Dean, it can take you to the moon. The dark side of the moon. And I know, it sounds like nonsense. You are our only hope, my love. Dean, be that man I know you can be. Come and bring your family home. Bigfoot. Now, listen, in order to use this device to transport you there, all you need to do is...
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
It appears the message was too weak or got intercepted before completion.
Alyx, what have I got myself into here?
Hey. You're not alone. Remember? I'm with you at every step of the way.
Right, let's have another look at this thing. This is fucking unbelievable. Here I am, on the moon. Sarah was telling the truth all along. And so far, it looks like Alyx has hit the nail right on the head too. Whatever the hell this place was, they were catering for creatures that require oxygen. Huge vents were pumping cold oxygen into the corridors like no tomorrow. Ruby and Andy must be around here somewhere. I have to keep moving forward. Going back isn't an option. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
Look at you. Clever boy. To be fair, it was actually shocking that you worked that out. Maybe I've underestimated you, dude. As if. Oh, you're still a fucking nobody. Try as you might, you've already lost. Time is ticking. Super Dad. Keep watching the skies. An eclipse is nearly upon us. When it is,
I know. Not what you were expecting, is it?
Don't understand.
Of course you don't. All this has been happening right under your nose.
Gedeon.
Oh, no. I'm not Gedeon. I'm still me. I'm still Julian. Our meeting was never an accident. Remember when we first met?
At the hospital. Sarah just gave birth to Ruby. You were a porter.
Exactly. You see, we've always been watching. Waiting. I don't think you'll quite understand the importance of your children.
Importance? These are my kids, and you're going to have to get through me to get to them.
Not a problem.
Why?
We need your children, Dean. We can't afford to lose them.
Why are you doing this?
What don't you understand? Without them, our species is over.
Species? But you're not one of them.
I am, Dean.
But what about our friendship? Our friendship, Julian! And the kids! The birthdays! Christenings! Christmases! You bastard.
Put it this way. You'd do anything for your own. Yes?
Don't you dare try to justify the abduction and killing of little kids, you sick! I'm their dad, and I'll do anything to protect them. Anything, if that means killing you, then I'm past caring. I am past caring, believe me. And this whole thing that you've got going on here, whatever this is, it means nothing. Nothing compared to the love I have for my children. I've been to the moon for them, and I'm taking them back home. Yes, I will do anything for my kids. Anything! Gedeon, let them go. You do not need to be doing this.
First of all, well done, even getting this far. Perhaps I underestimated you. Secondly, how would you like to die?
I know. You are dying. And that's why you took Andy and Ruby. Because you need their DNA. You don't need to be doing this. Please, just let them go.
Look out there. Do you honestly think I'd get this far and then just say, fuck you, because you say so? Oh, you made me laugh.
What the fuck? I can't move my feet!
allow you the freedom of movement. After all, this will be the last you see of your children. And indeed, yourself.
Listen, I know you're probably waiting for the sun to be at its optimal, to be able to recharge, whatever the hell that is. But regardless, you don't need to be doing this.
But I am, Dean. I am doing this. Look around you. There's absolutely no way out of this now.
Excitement is at fever pitch here in Merrywine, where in the field behind me over 1,000 revelers have joined together to watch the solar eclipse. However, it is not all plain sailing, as are reports from the One Cell network that their entire network capability has gone dead.
Why didn't you just kill me?
You really want an honest answer?
I'll tell you. Because you were so determined to rescue them.
Doesn't make sense.
Oh, but it does. You see, watching you struggle, doing your absolute best, such a...
Did you just kill me now?
Oh, no. You see, my game. There's one final thing you need to see. And that's happening in just over 1 minute.
Game! There it is again! I'm going to kill you.
I'm a god! Neither you nor anyone can stop me. Are you really that fucking dense?
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, go on. I'll play along. Bring it on. So bad. No!
Welcome to my game.
Ruby, Andy, quick, come on guys, we need to get out of here.
Dad, I knew you'd come.
I told you I'd always be there for you.
Mum is here somewhere.
I know. Follow me. Are you two okay?
We are now you're here, Dad.
Ruby, why was Cuddles in your den?
When the nasty man came for us, we managed to make an escape from the house. We made it to our den before he took us.
Why didn't you hear us, Dad? We were screaming for you.
Daddy was asleep. Listen, are you two okay? Did he hurt you?
We're okay, Dad. We just want to go home.
With you and Mum where we belong.
Sarah! I need to figure out how to open this damn thing.
Sarah!
Dean?
Yeah.
What the?
Come on, darling. Okay. Talk through. But for now, we're getting you out of it, okay?
Please tell me about the device.
Of course I brought the device. How do you think I got it here? God, how mental is this? Come on, sweetheart. Come on.
That's my device, Bigfoot. I'm so proud of you. You did it, Dean. You did it.
I thought you'd left me.
Never in a million years. Oh, my lovelies. Come on. Let's go home.
Have I got some questions for you?
Let's go home.
Alyx, we did it.
No, you did it. I just.
No, we did it. I wouldn't be here with my family right now if it wasn't for you. By the way, that tea you're drinking contains 11.6 billion.
Sorry.